The food was arranged on my plate as though it were...
The staff brought out this table and food just for us, huh?
I thought if we were going to dine together, it would be better to do it.
The VIP life is incredible! Not that I'd expect anything else from a private rental.
There really is no one else here. We are the rulers of the Kingdom of Dream. Is this lighting just for our sake as well?
That's right.
It's beautiful.
It's not. That's the kind of stuff couples say, right?
Almost anyone would fall for that line.
Lady An, this view is not as beautiful.
Come on, you guys are getting way too excited.
You say that like you're not tapping into your...
This is just because Futaba kept nagging me to put him on.
I did not.
You said something like that. What was...
My, this is so heartwarming.
Honestly, I would have liked to see the... But given how sudden the request was, they couldn't get enough staff together to do it.
Perhaps that will have to wait until next.
Either way, this party's totally the best one so far. It's freaking amazing!
I'm glad to see you're enjoying it. Be careful, Haru. You've shown this'll really raise the bar for...
You're already talking about our next party?
Seriously?
That party will be for me! Still, I met Mona-chan. I got to know you all. It's actually a bit frightening. You were... I must just be overly cautious. I'm sorry for bringing it up.
Hey, is...
Oh, perfect!
Father...
Thank you all for taking time out of your busy... Today, I'd like to elaborate upon how my employees were forced to work under severe conditions, and how my corporation acted as a whole to cover up every facet of this scandal. For all of this, I wholeheartedly apologize.
So are you saying all...
Yes, I am solely responsible.
We heard that dozens of your employees were forced to resign due to mysterious illness. Furthermore, these happened to be officials who stood against your proposal for overseas expansion. The same thing also happened to executives at competing companies who were looking to expand abroad. Is all of this true?
Yes.
Was it all coincidence? We'd like some answers.
About that, I have a critical piece of...
Here it comes. Okumura is going to say who's really behind the mental shutdown.
I...
Okumura-san?
Why did he collapse?
That didn't look right at all. Don't tell me.
Mona-chan, what's going on? No, that's... You're right. We followed all the same We made sure we just took the treasure, too. I should call...
This isn't our fault, is it? It's been okay all 4 times so far.
If we let the shadow live, the real person won't undergo. That's how.
Yeah,
What's wrong?
I remember now.
So this is the moment when mental shutdown occurs.
But why did they target Okumura so?
damn it!
I have to go. I'll talk to the staff before I leave.
Haru!
This ain't our fault.
I'd like to think so.
Some welcoming party, huh?
I'll get in contact with Haru later. But for today,
It's been a while. What are you watching? That's...
This is just a hypothesis, but perhaps Okumura was bitten by his lapdog.
Are you implying that the Phantom Thieves triggered a sudden mental...
There might have been a falling out of sorts, so the Phantom Thieves abandoned and to cover their tracks, they dealt with Okumura.
I hate to bring this up, but...
Did you find any evidence?
No. Actually, there's a chance...
How do you mean? You were suspecting the...
It is still hypothetical at this point, but I don't want to rule it...
We're searching the Okumura residence tomorrow. Same with Shoot. We will find evidence on this, no matter... By the way, I wanted to ask you something.
Yes?
You haven't looked...
That's quite out of the blue.
There were traces that someone transferred data from it. It was only a small error, but I noticed it immediately after I had that argument with you last month.
And that's why you suspect me? Oh, please, give me a break.
Are you saying you didn't?
As a detective myself, I honor the value of information. I thought you, of all people, would understand such values, Sae-san.
I apologize. But then, who stole my data? I let my guard down. They're mine. I'm the one who will catch them.
Ah. Oh. Oh. Oh.
On your feet, inmate. Our master has an important matter to
First, I'd like to congratulate you for expelling the one proud... Or so I'd like to I know that, however, what of the general pub? It seems a contingency has occurred. At this rate, your rehabilitation... I truly look forward to seeing how you overcome this predicament.
All right.
We shall meet again.
Time's up, inmate. Hurry up and return to your world.
Is that true?
Listen this time, okay?
I see. We've confirmed the victim's connection to the Phantom Thieves, at least. Thank you for your...
Speaking. Huh?
They found a calling card in the principal's office, too.
Yes. I'm sorry to ask.
That's right.
Please contact me if something catches. You don't have to force yourself, though. Just anything that comes to mind.
The principal? No one told me about that.
So basically, and even the death of Shujin's principal, who... You don't sound like you're lying. If you wanted to deceive me, you could have easily woven up a... Moreover, your account coincides with my own investigation. And I hate to admit, but... With my line of work, I know a false testimony when I... Still, if you set your sights on Okumura based on my... You could have ignored him and targeted some other famous person. Why would you go so far as to further investigate and pursue this criminal? There's still no proof that That said, it's safe enough to say that you aren't the murdering type.
All right.
But with the subsequent deaths of Okumura and Shujin pressed to What in the world did the police inject into you? Hey, you need to stay focused! Don't scare me like that. If what you're saying is we'll both be in... Well then, let's move at last. You know what I mean. This calling card was delivered to your latest target. It was addressed to now. Explain.
I should write something.